Hello everyone, you are welcome to today's class. So in this class, we're going to look at solutions to the practice questions on addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of number bases. So we'll start with the first question here. The first question says, evaluate 10010 minus 1011 in base 2. So we ask to subtract. This is subtraction of binary numbers. So what we're going to do, we arrange first. So let's arrange. We have 1 0 0 1 0 minus 1 0 1 1. Don't forget all in base 2. So as we have it here, so we're going to subtract. So we start from the last one here. So 1 minus 0 is impossible. So that means we're going to take 1 from this 1 and this return to 0. Mind you, we are working in base 2. So the 1 you borrow from this one here will become 2 here. So that means 2 minus 1 will give us what? 1. This one is now 0. So we have to take 1, bring 1 again to this place. So we're going to borrow from the last, because the next digit we have is 0 0. So we come to this place, we borrow 1 and this remains 0. So we bring it here, it becomes 2. So we take 1 from it, it remains 1. It will become what? 2 here. We also take 1 from here, it remains 1. It will become what? 2 here. So 2 minus 1 gives what? 1. Then 1 minus 0 gives what? 1. Then 1 minus 1 gives what? 0. So which means the answer is what? 1 1 1 base what? Base 2. That is this option here. I hope this is clear. All right. Question number 2 says, evaluate 301 plus 201 all in base 4. As you have it, these ones are in base 4. We want to add them together. We're going to have 301 base 4 plus 201 also in base 4. So in base 4, don't forget, you're working in base 4. The highest digits must be what? 3 in base 4. So let's add. 1 plus 1 gives what? 2. We can write 2 down because 2 is less than 4. 0 plus 0 is 0. So 3 plus 2, that is 5, which is more than 4. We convert 5 to base 4. So we put 5 here, right? 4 in 5 is 1, remainder 1. Then 4 in 1 is 0, remainder 1. That is 11. That is what? 1 1. So that means the answer is what? 1102 base what? 4. And that is this option here. I hope this is also clear. So move to number 2 now. Now for question number 3, we have this. If 105 base x equals to 86, then the value of x is what? That is, find the value of x. So in this type of question, so we're not given the base of this one here, but this 86, once base is not written on it, it means this is in base 10. So which means this one is in base what? Base 10, right? So in this case, what we're going to do is to convert this to base 10 and equate our answer to 86. So we're going to have 0 1 2 as usual. So we can have, let me change this to this. So that's going to be 1 multiplied by x, which is the base, raised by 2, plus 0. So we don't need 0 there, so there's nothing for us to write 0. So we can jump to what? 5, because when you multiply 0 by anything to give you what? 0. So that means 5 multiplied by what? X raised by what? 0 equals to what? 86, right? So in this case, when you convert this, this will give us x squared plus 5 multiplied by x raised by 0 is 1 equals to what? 86. Then that will be x squared plus 5 equals to 86. So we can then find that will be x squared equals to 86 minus 5, which will be x squared equals what? 81. Then we find the square root of x. Find the square root of x. square root of both sides. That means x will then be equal to square root of 81, which is x equals to plus or minus what, 9. So since we have plus there, so this will be what our answer here. I hope this is clear. Move to the next question, which is question number 4. Now, question number 4, we have 5x2 in base 12 equals to 758 in base 10. So this one looks like the previous one, but in another form. So what we're going to do, we convert this to base 10, because the next one is in base 10. We convert it. This will be what? 0, 1, then 2. So that means we're going to have 5 multiplied by 12 raised to power 2 plus x multiplied by 12 raised to power 1. Let me rewrite this so that it not looks the same thing. So plus x multiplied by 12 raised to power 1 plus 2 multiplied by 12 raised to power 0, which is equal to 758. So in this case, so we're going to have that be 5 multiplied by 144, right, plus, so x multiplied by 12 will give us 12x plus 2 times 1, that is 2, equal to 758. So from here we multiply this. 5 multiplied by this, it is 20. We carry to 22, that is 720 plus what? 12x plus 2 equal to 758. We collect like terms. So this is 12x equal to 758 minus 720 minus 2. So excuse me. So 758 minus 720 minus 2 will give us 12x, will then be equals to this is 50, 38, 36. That gives 36. So when you divide both sides by 12, x will then be equals to 36 divided by 12. Therefore, x equals what? 3. So which is this option here. I hope this is clear. Then for question number 5, we have 231 multiplied by 103 in base 4. That is, both numbers are in base 4. So multiply them. The same way we multiply base 10, the same way we're going to multiply this. That means we have 231 multiplied by 1. Let me write it here because of space. 231 multiplied by 103. So multiply. So 3 times 1. As we are multiplying, take note of this. As we are multiplying, we must make sure that we did not get any number above above the highest digit in base, so which is 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3, that is 9. We convert 9 to base 4. So 4 here, that is 2 remainder 1. 4 here, 0 remainder 2. That is 21. We write 1, we carry 2, right? 3 times 2, that is 6. 6 plus 2, that is 8. We also convert this 8 to base 4. So 4 here, 2 remainder 0. 4 here, 0 remainder 2. So that is 20, 2 0. And we have 0 here, we carry 2 here. So this will give us 0 0 0. Then last one, 1 3 2. The last stage is what? We add them together. We add, and let's see. This will give us 3. This will give 1. This will also give 1. This is 5. We convert 5 to base 4, right? 4 here, 1 remainder 1. 4 here, 0 remainder 1. That is 1. Write 1 and carry 1. That gives us 3. So which means the answer is 3113. So which is this option here. I hope this is very clear. All right. So move to the next question now. All right. Question number 6. We have to multiply A7 6F by 98. So we have 8 A 7 6 f, then multiply by 98. So multiply this now. So 8 f is 15. So 8 times 15, that gives 120. So when you convert 120 into base 16, so you're going to have 7. That is 7 times 16 gives us 112. When you subtract it, it remains 8. Then 16 in 7, that is 0, remains the 7. We write 8 now, then we carry 7, right? So 8 times 6 is 48. 48 plus 7 that we carry here will give us 55. So 55 is what we're going to convert now. 55, let's do it here. 55. So 55 convert to 16. That is 3, remain the 7. Then 16 here, 0, remain the 3. So we write 7, we carry 3. Right. So 8 times 7 now is 56. So 56 plus 3 gives 59. So we're going to convert 59 to base 3 now, base 16. So we have 59, then 16, 16 here, right? So 16. So 59 divided by 16 gives 3. That one gives 3. Then remainder. So that will be 16 times 3, which is 48. So which is 48, that is 59 minus 48. That gives 11. And 11 is what? Is B, right? 11 is B. So then 16 here, 0 remainder 3. So we write B down, then we carry 3 again. So the last part, which is 8 times A, which is 80, that's 83. So we convert 83 now to base 16. So 83 divided by 16, that gives 5. So and then 16 multiplied by 5 gives 80. So this remainder 3, then 16 here, 0, remainder 5. So we write 5 3 down, 3 here, 5 here. So it remains 9 to multiply. So 9 times f, which is 15, that gives 135. So we convert 135 to base 16 now. 135. So 16 divided by 135, that gives 8. So 8 times 16 gives 128. And subtract it from 135, that gives remainder 7. Then 16 here, that is 0, remainder what? 8. So we write 8 here. We write 7 here, we carry 8. So move to the next one. 9 times 6, which is 54. 54 plus 8, that is 60. 54 plus 8, which is 62. So we convert 62 to base 16. So that gives 3 remainder. So that is 3 multiplied by 16 now. 3 times 16, that gives 48. So 48 minus 62, 62 minus 40, that gives 14. So 14 is E. 14 is E. So that is 16, 0, remainder 3. We write E, then we carry 3. So the next stage is 9 times 7, 63. 63 plus 3, 66. So we convert 66 to base 16. So that gives 4. So 16 16 multiplied by 4 gives 64. This will be remainder 2. Remainder 2. Then 16 here, 0, remainder 4. So we write 2, we carry what? 4. So it remains the last part here. So let me clean this place. So okay, let's write it. So remainder 4. So 9 times 9 multiplied by 10 is 90 plus 4. That's 94. So we convert 94 now. So 94 to base 16. So that is 94. 94 divided by 16. So that gives 5. So 5 times 16. 5 times 16 gives 80. So that means it's going to remain for 80 minus 94 minus 80 we give 14, and that is E as well. So which we're going to have E here, then 5 here. So we had everything together now. We're going to have A, 7 plus 7 is 14, and 14 is what? E. So mere looking at this, you know that this is the answer. So you can do that. E is 15. So 15 plus B, which is 11. 15 plus 11 is 26. So we convert 26 to base 16. That is 20. That is 1. Remainder. That's 20. Remainder 10, which is A. No, sorry. Sorry. E is 14 plus B 11. That is 25. 25 minus 16. That is 9. So we carry 1. 1 plus that gives 6. Then this is 5, and the E is also 14 plus 9, that is 19. So that remains 3. Then we have 6. No, sorry, excuse me for that. So 5 plus 14, 5 5 plus 14 is 19. So when you convert 19 to base 16, this is 1, remainder 3. That is 3. That's 1 3. That is 1 3. We write 3, we carry 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. You can see we have 6 3. Sorry for this, because of the space. We have 3 6 3 6 9 E 8, which is this one as I've said it out. So we'll move to the next one now. All right. So what we're going to have here, we asked to divide 110 111 by 101. So we use long division method here to convert. There are two methods. Is either you convert both of them to base 10, divide, then your answer convert it back to base 2. But here we can do it straight. So let's have it. So using long division method, so we have 110 111. Then we have 101. So don't forget, when you are doing long division method, you must not forget this D multiply, then S B B. So D means divide, then M means multiply. These are the steps you take, and this means subtract, and B means bring down. So once you did not forget this, you will not make mistake. So the first one we're going to look at, so 101 can go in the first 3, because first 3 digits here is more than 101. So that means it's going to be what? 1. So it's going to be 1 here, right? So 1, so that's division. We have divided. Now the next stage is multiply. We multiply this answer here by 101, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we multiply, that gives us 101, right? This was 101. So then the next stage is what? To subtract. We subtract this. So subtracting this will cancel. We borrow 1 from it, remains 0 here. Then it becomes 2 here. 2 minus 1 gives what? 1. So 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 1 minus 1 is what? Also 0. So we have done the subtraction. So the next stage is to bring down. We bring down the next digit, which is this one here. So we bring down this one to this place, then it becomes a 1 here. So you can see what we have here is 1 1, and which is still less than this. So that gives us this one to be what? To become 0. So to the next stage, we bring down the next one, which is 1. So 101 in 111 is what? 1. We multiply next, which is 111, or 101 rather. Then we subtract, so which is 0 1 0. So the last one, which is bring down, we bring it down, which is 1. So 101 in 101 is 1. 101 times 101 is what? 101, and that gives us 0. So that is the end. So the answer is this one. You can see this division is very straightforward, right? So we move to the next question. Under this one, we actually multiply. So when you are multiplying in this case, the first thing we do is that we are going to ignore the decimal decimal points there. So we just multiply straight. So we're going to have 1 1 1 0 1 multiplied by 101. So multiply, this gives 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0. Then the next one be 1 1 0 1 1 1. Then we add now. So this gives 1, this gives 0. 1 plus 1, that is 0, that is 10. 2, when you convert it, give it 10. You write 0, carry 1. So this gives 2 as well. So that gives you write 0, you carry 1 to the next stage. And this gives 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. When you convert 3 to base 2, it gives 11. You write 1, you carry 1 again. So 1 plus 1 gives 2, base into base 2, that gives 10. You write 0, carry 1, that is 0 1. So the next stage is now to put the decimal points. So how are we going to do that? So we look at the question given to us, which is this. So you have 2 digits after decimal point here. The second one, 2 digits after decimal point. So what we are going to do, we add them to that makes 4. So we now count 4 from the back. So which is 1 2 3 4. So we put our decimal points here. So which means our answer be 1001.0001, which is this one. I hope this is clear. Now this question 9 is division that has to do with decimal points. The same way we ignore, no, we're not going to ignore it. We can divide straight. So by using our normal process, G, M, S, B. Don't forget. So you follow this process, you will not make mistake. So let's see how it goes. So we have, let's have it here. We have 110.11 divided by 11. So this one can go in 11, that gives us 1. 1 times 11, that gives 11. So that gives us what? 0. So we bring down, that is a 0. The next thing we divide. So 1 divided by 0 gives us 0. Right? We bring down the next digit, and the next digit is decimal point. We put our decimal point here. So then we bring down what? 1. So 1 in 1, that gives us 0 again. So we bring down 1, the last one. So we brought down this one. So bring down the next one, which is what? 1. So 11 in 11 is what? 1. So you can see the answer is 10.01, which is this one option. Is that clear? All right. Now this question asks us to work out the base. We want to find the base and find the missing figures. So the first thing is to find which bases could this one be. Now from looking at this, the highest digit we have here is 4. So which means the minimum base this could be is 5. So we check out if it's going to be 5. Let's see. So if we want to do that, we're going to borrow from here. We want to subtract and see whether we're going to get this 4. So that means we're going to say we borrow 1 from here. it remains 1. It's become 5 here, right? So we borrow 1 again, it remains 4. It's become 5 here. 5 plus 1, that gives us 6. 6 minus 3 gives 3, which is not the same thing with what we have here. So in that case, it's not base 5. So let's check for base 6. We check for base 6 and see if we're going to get the same thing. So if it is base 6, so this one that we're borrowing here will become 6 here. This remains 1. Then we borrow 1 again, to remains 5. It becomes 6 here. 6 plus 1 is 7. Is 7. So 7 minus 3, that is a 4. So which means it's in base 6. So in that case, we just subtract this from this. That means we're going to have 4, 2, 0, 1 minus 4, 3, 4. We subtract in base 6. So that means we borrow from here, it becomes 5. This remains 1. Borrow 1. It becomes 6 rather. It remains 5. This becomes 6. So this gives 3. This remains 5. This gives 2. We borrow 1 again. It becomes 6 here. 6 plus 1, that is 7. 7 plus 7 minus 4, that is 3. Then this remains 3. That is 3. You notice that 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So what we have at the middle is 3, 2, and which is this option here, C, which is this one. I think that's the end of the video. We've been able to solve everything, and this is where we're going to stop here. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you want to give us thumb up and subscribe. Share the video with your family and what friends. So we'll meet in our next video. Bye for now.